Hello everyone. There's a bee on my shoulder. This is where he's been going. This guy's been wandering around here for quite some time. Anyways, hello and welcome to, I think this is episode 5 of this Lonely World. Alrighty, wow. Seems almost yesterday that I did episode 1. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that timeless. There's more to come. I've caved in and finally started using the replay mod, so I'm having fun experimenting with it, the different roll angles, as you probably saw. I'm not sure what I'll do. I haven't gone through and edited that last one yet, although I have figured out how. So, I mean, that's a start. There goes the bee. That's funny. Anyways, in between episodes, I built up the final 2 supports of this weird structure thing, and today I want to kind of start on the top a bit and try to figure that bit out in, of course, another time-lapse, because I'm enjoying very much using the replay mod. And then a little bit later, I'll explain kind of what I want this area to be in more detail, because I had some loose plans before, however, now I have some better plans. But first, I want to come explore this barn a little bit, because in between episodes, not only did I finish those pillars, I also finished the interior of this thing, this barn that I built last episode, and I want to show you around a little bit. I've cleared out the chest, filled up the floor, still haven't put the horses in the stables. That's for another time. They're still underneath the ground there. But I finished the rooms up here. So, for example, this room is now my storage room, and I've just tried to intentionally make it a mess. I first wanted to kind of make this a bedroom, but then I realized it was too ambitious. The way the room was set out with the floor levels and everything, and the fact that I can't remove this wall, or else I'll be onto the outside, means that the layout was incredibly difficult for something like a bedroom, so I ended up going for just a messy storage room with some sliding ladders that theoretically can go along and help you access these cupboards, but of course this is Minecraft, so they don't do that, but that's okay. The other thing you can probably notice that I've done is I've removed floor crane and put him up a floor. So now he's up there, and I think it makes a lot more sense with the pillars and the way the some beams go. So they're both attached to the same beam, just obviously on opposite ends. Plus, now there's a way to get materials up to the top floor, and maybe I should have put railings in. Oh well. The other room that I've completed is this, and this is the new bedroom up here. And I thought it might be nice to have, a little sleepy spot that I can rest my bum when the nighttime comes. And I know it's a bit inconvenient up here, but it's the best spot that I could fit it, so. And you can see I've gotten rid of the loft too. Originally this was a loft down to the end, but it was just too crowded. It didn't make sense, so I made it a separate room, and here we are. Anyways, I see a lot of YouTubers, especially on the Hermitcraft server, using things like buttons or daylight sensors to start off their time-lapses. And I found this gate in one of my chests, so I thought, it might be a nice symbol to use that. So, without further ado, let's start building that thing. Oh, it didn't work. I can't take it anymore. I need to have these. Ooh, there's a lot of them. I suppose you could say that I've caved in. That's so stupid. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled episode now. That was amazing. I had so much fun building this. I actually got a lot more progress done than I originally anticipated I would, which is why in the middle of it I had to actually go get some more wood. Anyways, you're probably wondering, Kian, what on earth is this supposed to be anyways? Well, I've kind of thought it through, and I think I want this sort of chalice bird bath thing to be a bit of a villager trading hall, if you will. Sort of like a mini factory with lots of workstations, villagers everywhere. It'll be fun. Hopefully we can get another zombie villager and then the resources to cure them, and then we can breed them and send them up here on some fancy bubble elevators. Although that's a little bit ambitious for now, since I don't have access to the Nether. If you aren't aware, I'm waiting for the Nether update to come out before I go there. So we're just going to have to wait on that front, but the good news is we've got lots more to do. This is nowhere near done. I've got so many more plans. Anyways, let's have a look at what we are dealing with. I'm really proud of this, honestly. I just did it all in one go. I kind of, said, what the heck? I'm not going in a creative test world to build this. That's too much work. I'm just going to do it all at once, and, big risks sometimes give big rewards. Sometimes they also give big flops, but in this case, I think it was a reasonable award. Reward? Award. No. I'm getting mixed up. Anyways, yeah, I'm really happy with this. While I was doing the time-lapse, I also did a little bit of a mining trip. I've also gone ahead and set up a small enchanting area here. You see what I did there? I'm having fun with these transitions. Let me know if you like them. And yeah, I thought it would be fun to enchant my first gear with you guys together. Oh yeah, I already took this clip before and then I wasn't too happy with it and I forgot to reset my tools. Oh well. Alright, let's go. I'm just gonna blaze through this. I'm not gonna... Oh no. Okay, I should have gotten that on the pick. You know what, I'm gonna save the pick. Anyways, yeah. I'm pretty happy with these things. And this is definitely going to help me with my next plan for this, because I'm not finished with this particular build yet in this episode. This episode would probably be pretty short if I just ended it here, so we've got a little bit more to go. So why don't we do another very small time-lapse before the novelty of the replay mod wears off, and get ourselves some resources to complete what I have planned for up there. Oh yeah, I gotta do this thing, don't I? Alright, let's go. This is probably the second time in this episode that I have built a lot more than I actually intended to. Originally, I was just going to fill in the floor and call it at that, but, the building bug got to me and I ended up doing part of the roof. And by all means, this build is not done. It is nowhere near done. There are so many more details I want to add. It's probably going to be a fairly long-term project, as it has already turned out to be. So it's nowhere near done. But a fair bit of progress has been made, and I am super duper happy with it. Let me know what you think of my time lapses. I'm still working out the pacing because I've never dealt with time lapses before. This is completely new to me, so I would really appreciate your feedback on that. Is it too slow? Is it too quick? Should I drag the time lapses out longer, or should I cut them shorter? Let me know, because I know sometimes I see videos who are 20 minutes long and mostly time-lapse, and that's a little bit too long for me, but, it might not be long enough for some people. That all depends on the viewer, and I want to know what my viewers want, because, I like catering to what my viewers want. It's fun. Anyways, the build. I'm super happy with it. Like I said, I love the way it looks from the inside, more than I like the way it looks from the outside. It actually turned out completely differently than I originally thought it was going to be. This build has kind of transformed my head several times with different ideas. That's just the way it is when you wing it. Since I didn't do anything in a creative test world, this is the only sample of this build in existence. So it definitely was unexpected in the way it turned out. Trying to make my words work, it's not working for me. That's another reason why I should stop this episode soon, get some rest. So, let me know what you think of this build. Do you enjoy it? Do you think I should have done some testing in a creative test world before completely winging it and just building it outright? Or are you happy with the way I've done it? And obviously everything is subject to change. This is by no means its final version. If you want to see a new feature that I haven't maybe thought of before, post it in the comments. I'm curious to see all your ideas on what I can transform this into, because, like I said, it's completely and utterly not done. There are so many more things I want to do. I remember in an episode, maybe 2 or something, I mentioned that I kind of wanted to have a tree growing through the middle, and I still kind of do. It's not going to be as a prominent feature, but it will be sort of like a secondary feature that will add enough detail to make it look not bland, because right now it's kind of awkward where it's got this big gray bit transitioning to this big pink bit. It's a little bit loose. Can't think of the words. Oh well. Anyways, I should probably stop rambling, finish this episode off, because that is right about where I want to finish. So, I hope you enjoyed, and more importantly, I hope you were inspired to go build your own bird bath cup holder looking things. I don't know what to call this thing anymore. It's transformed so much in your own worlds. Thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully catch you in another one of my videos. Take care. Oh, there goes my voice. Man, perfect timing. Perfect timing.